Good morning and welcome to Tuesday, the 19th of December. I need a scarf. It's about 11:15 in the morning. It is so dark and rainy. And I am about to pop out. Why does it never stop? Because I haven't had a chance to drop my best mate's bottle of birthday Prosecco card and flowers off. So I'm going to go and leave this. If she's not there, I'm just going to leave it in her porch for her. I've also got to get a load of stuff back into my car because Dan was using my car yesterday. It's been fixed, so I'm about to drive it for the first time in over a week. It's feeling strangely nervous about. I have no idea why. So I've got a load of stuff to take to the charity shop and I need to pop to Dunelm to get a cushion pad for Phoebe. So I figured I'm just going to go and do it. Just going to go out now and get that done. And then Lilia wants me to take her to Blue Water later, which is a huge shopping centre up the road from us, and it's going to be hell on earth this close to Christmas. But her boyfriend gave her a bracelet which needs to be changed for a bigger size, and she's desperate to wear it. Really, I just want to sit on the sofa all day and drink tea and watch Vlogmas and crochet. But that's not going to happen. Might happen on Thursday. And then tonight we're going out with a couple of neighbours, old friends really, from up the road. We know them from school run days, primary school days. The neighbour that came to the theatre with me the other night and her husband, they're having a bit of a tough time recently. So we said, right, let's just go out for a drink at the local pub. So we'll do that for just an hour and a half and come home. It's going to be quite a full-on day as usual. Just looking at the sofa and the Christmas tree, my iPad and my crochet. But I go out into the rain and the chaos. New windscreen is working well. No leaks. I don't want to go out in this. My camera's not waterproof, so I'm going to say very quickly that we're at Blue Water now. I've done nothing but run around all morning. Hello, Lilia.
Hiya.
Actually, all morning and afternoon. It's about 2 o'clock now.
Yeah. Very Christmassy. I just got a raindrop in my eye.
It is about 4:45. I completely lost track of what I filmed or what I've told you, but basically I went out about 10:30 this morning. I had to pick something up for Phoebe. I had to drop my best friend's present off, which I did. I had to drop a load of stuff at the charity shop. I had to do some food shopping. I had to do some Secret Squirrel Christmas errands as well. I came back, had a really swift lunch, and then I had to go to Blue Water with Lilia. She had to pick something up, and also her boyfriend, bless him, bought her the most gorgeous little Pandora bracelet, but it was a little bit too small, so we had to go and swap that. They didn't have them in stock to swap it at Blue Water, so we had to drive about half an hour in pre-Christmas traffic, and also it's absolutely chucking it down, so all the roads are flooded, to Bexley Heath, where we then waited in a queue for about 15 minutes and finally got it all sorted. Then we had to get home in pre-Christmas traffic with the roads all flooded. So all in all today I've been out and about running around doing all kinds of different errands for about 5.5 hours, which was not my plan. I've just come home, run the hoover around, tidied up so everything's looking nice. I've got something I need to do in the next 10-15 minutes, which I am fine with, and it has to happen, but it's not something I'm looking forward to. I may tell you about it later. I will feel better once it's done. But right now I'm going to sit here, eat a biscuit and do my thumbnail. Hello. Oh, I wondered what that was. Wooden spoons. Looked really weird on the screen. It's just gone 5 o'clock now, and yes, everyth's done that needed to be done. It was a very positive thing. We basically had a cup of tea with the people from earlier in the month who you may remember me talking about because of the incident with my car windscreen. I think it was day 8 of Vlogmas, if you want to go back and hear about what happened. But anyway, we've just had a cup of tea with them. was a really positive conversation, really lovely, and I'm just so happy to hear that they're okay and that basically everyone in the neighbourhood has been nothing but supportive, which is just so heartwarming to know that so many people have been so understanding about what is a mental health issue. Yeah, we've had a lovely chat with a lovely couple and they are getting the help they need and are surrounded by people in their neighbourhood that they feel lucky to be surrounded by. And we feel like that as well. So, and I hope I was in focus for the entire time that I was talking. I need to go and put some makeup on because I'm going out in public to the pub in a couple of hours. I also need to make dinner, which I really can't be bothered doing. And I've also got some Happy Post to open. Might do that now as well. Really rambling on then, wasn't I? I feel like I just picked up the camera without really thinking about what I was going to say. Oh, I've just realised I've not opened my Advents either. Shall we do that? Okay, we'll do some Advent opening and some Happy Mail opening, but I will film it, but I won't talk, otherwise it will take me about 45 minutes. We all know how much I'll start rabbiting on. Number 19 of my tea, my homespun house, and my green lumpkin yarn. This earlier when it was still light, but this is my matching cat that matches my best mate's one that she's got in her porch. I was going to film myself doing this, but I completely forgot, so I will tell you what I'm doing. This is something I learned when I was working with Skillshare earlier in the year, and it was on a cooking class on there. It's a really simple pasta pomodoro, so pasta with tomatoes. So what I've got here is I heated up some olive oil and put in some crushed garlic and a little bit of chili flakes, these ones which I'm running out of. Whisk them around for a minute and then you add a tin of plum tomatoes. However, the shop didn't have any, so these are just chopped tomatoes, but plum tomatoes are better. And then basically you let it cook slowly until it all breaks down and goes all lovely and mushy and reduces. You don't want it to go really dark brick red colour, but you should be able to see sort of on the side of the pan that it reduces by about a third. And I use a potato masher to help break down the tomatoes as it cooks, so I find that really helps. And I'm also going to add a little bit of dried basil. It's just a flavour that we all really like. We really like it, but the camera doesn't want to focus on it. Okay, that's done. Looking good, and I've got some boiling water here. Now the rule in the cooking tutorial was as salty as the sea, and don't add the salt until the water's boiling. I'm going to put my pasta in there until it's almost cooked, but not quite, maybe about 2 or 3 minutes away from being cooked. The pasta is about 2 minutes away from being ready, so I'm going to take some of the pasta water and put it into the pasta sauce, and I'm going to reheat a little bit the pasta sauce. I'm going to put the pasta in the sauce and finish it off in the sauce. You hear all kinds of activity behind me now. There's friends arriving, friends going home, people getting ready for dinner. Another evening. Right, just let that heat through for a couple of minutes and finish off.
I just don't potato and it's all over for.
Do you think humans are ever going to evolve to like not solve their clothes? I don't think I can show you. I'm trying to show you that I'm not wearing my usual clumpy old boots. Look, I'm wearing ankle boots. You can just about see the ankle socks that I had to borrow from Dan there. Yeah, so I'm wearing them. But look, now I clippity-clop about. I'm just demonstrating my shoes.
She's almost a normal height now too.
Yeah, I'm 5'5". I'm average. Let's sit down.
Only in height, darling. In all other things, you are exceptional.
Yeah. Somebody wants me to buy him a beer. I've also got my festive candy cane necklace on, and look, she's wearing her festive earrings that she bought at the Christmas fair earlier in Vlogmas. I don't know why I have to fold my ear towards you. Feels so weird to wear earrings. I will link the shop underneath if I remember. It's called The Crafty Finger, and she makes this out of resin, but it's resin offcuts. So she takes offcuts from other processes and then turns them into jewellery, which is lovely. I think she's on Etsy, so I will link it underneath. So I'm going to see how I get on with wearing these to the pub tonight. And now at that stage where we've got to go in about 10 minutes, and I'm beginning to think of all the lovely things I could be doing in my pyjamas rather than going out and being sociable. I'll enjoy it when I'm there, but going out, it's a bother, isn't it? Oh dear, it just goes to show how used to wearing the same things every day I am. I can't walk. It's not like they're higher than I usually wear, but they're just block heel. I'm pathetic.
It's nice, you know. That's
Festive. Yeah.
The yellow, I like the yellow light.
Hello, I'm in bed. Actually in bed. I'm about to go to sleep. Dan is here. He is reading the very last pages of Babel. How is it, Dan?
It's really good.
We've had a lovely evening with our friends. We actually went out for about an hour more than we expected to, and everyone is now in bed. So I'm going to say good night. Probably another short one. Night, Dan.
There you go.
See you tomorrow for day 20.
Ooh.